Hey, this is Susan's.
And this is Rita, and you're listening to Reality. We are black, black, black again.
Wow, black again. Like we never left. Like we
Like,
never left.
listen, it's been a long hiatus. It's been a long
It's been
hiatus.
long. It's been long. It's been longer than the writers' strike that's happening in the US. Shout out to my writers. Shout out to them.
Shout out to the writers.
But yeah, it's been long, guys. It's been long.
It
So
is.
Rita, should we give them an update? Like, what has happened in our lives like since? Because
Yeah,
like just because we haven't been recording, guys, does not mean that we have not been within each other's
you-
vicinity. Actually,
exactly.
we
We
were
were
within, we
in.
were very
We were
close.
in each. When I say we were within each other's vicinity, we were in. So the
We
last
were
time I
in.
guess we all caught up or whatever, or recorded an episode. I was moving out of home, and then Susan's and I were
Yes.
like, "Let's live together." And I
Yes.
moved out last year, October. Then Susan's joined me in November,
2 months later, yeah.
and then we were living together. And I think it just wasn't going to work for our friendship. It
It
really was
wasn't. It wasn't.
testing the friendship.
Listen, and we
It
love each
was
other. Hey,
testing,
like
yeah,
we love each other, but
but
regardless, yeah. But no, it was testing.
but
It was testing.
yeah. So we were living together. Then Susan's moved out in June this year, and
Yes.
then yeah, then like life has
Back
just been
home with the
happening.
folks. And Rita, let me tell you, friend, I have not told you. Also, like listeners, I've not told you guys, but living back home is nice, especially after like
Girl,
we're living in a nice part of Joburg. We're living in Hyde Park. Like it's nice. It's upper class. It's
girl,
there, but it's a struggle. It's a struggle,
listen,
guys. Living, but like leaving the nest is a struggle. I'm sure many of you guys can identify. It's a fucking struggle.
I would not
I'm back
recommend
home.
it.
I'm happy, guys. I'm back with my like
Facts.
ensuite bathroom. I'm just like I love it. I love it. I've got the
Dude,
TV. I've got
where
the
are you
HDMI
going?
cable here. Where am I going, friend? Where am I
Just stay
going?
there. Even me, I keep waiting for my mom just to be like, "Do you want to come back?" And I know she's not going to, but in my head, I'm like, one day that lady's gonna say, "Do you want to come back? Do you want to come
And
back?"
you will not hesitate.
I'll come. I'll come same day. Does same day? I'll move everything. It won't even be like there won't even have to be a conversation. Like just same day, same time. I'll have movers on standby.
Babes, it's like hey, it's so real. And coming back home to like having a warm cooked meal every night.
Every
It's
day. Oh
such
my god.
every day, and not having to think about it, not having to think. It's the thinking for me. It's like I just came
Yo,
from
same,
work, please. Like, oh yeah, also update,
same.
guys. Like, I'm working now. I'm in the advertising world. Hey, you know.
Yes.
Um, so yeah. Also, Rita's also a working girl. Shout out to her. Like, guys,
Yo,
we
guys,
so anytime.
unemployment was rough this year. Guys, 2023 had hands. I
Yes.
wouldn't even lie. It's been a very tough
Hey.
year for me, a horrible year for me. I wouldn't even
Yeah.
like by far the worst year I've ever had in my life. By far, top 10. And it's
Look
not
at you
10,
now. Look at you
it's
still
number one.
standing.
Yeah,
She's still standing. Look at
still
you still standing.
standing. I
Because you're
have
a
a
bad
job
bitch. You're living mixed
now.
breed.
Girl. So at least I have a job now. I'm working. I can look forward to income. I'm just waiting for month end. I get paid on the last day of the month, which is horrible, but it's fine.
As
Next week is going to be
well.
lit.
Welcome to the club.
It's
Welcome to
horrible
the
because
club, my
like
friend.
everyone got paid today. Everyone got paid on the 25th, and you're just waiting for Jesus to come.
You're just waiting. You're just waiting for waiting for Godot.
So what are you sipping on? We haven't done that in a while. What are you drinking?
Yes. Actually, my ice has already melted in this drink, but it is. I don't know if you know of it. It's called Black Crown. It's a gin and tonic mix.
Ooh, okay,
It's very cute. I'll take a picture of for you. It's super
okay.
cute. It's very nice. Like even my mom, she was like, "Oh, let me have a sip. Let me have a taste." And then she had some. She was like, "Oh, this is nice. This is like a jam." And it's actually and eventually also guys like when I moved out, I feel like my parents just went up like 3 tax brackets. I don't understand because there's things in the house now. There's ping pong tables. There's extra TVs. I'm like, what's going
Love it.
on? Now there's drinks. Now there's champagne. I'm like, you guys have never been champagne drinkers. Why now when I move out?
Because
But
they can.
I came you know what because they honestly can and I came back at the
Because
right
they
time
can.
because things are popping. So I just found this like Black Crown like randomly and I'm like, oh, okay, like let me have some for the kids for the reality TV.
The
Yes,
children. I love it. I love that
basically.
you're having an alcoholic beverage as well. I love that for you because I'm also having an alcoholic
You were gonna be
beverage.
proud of me.
I'm very proud of you because I was listening to previous episodes, and every episode I'm drinking water. I'm like, yo, Senza was drinking water for how long? How many episodes was Senza drinking water, guys? For a very long time.
That's when I was broke, guys. I was broke, fam. I was broke. I just want to tell the people. I was broke and what was all I could afford. There was no more tea. I'm like, oh shit. I guess I'm having water.
I'm having water again. I'm just having a glass of Simensich bubbly. Guys, work is ghetto. Like, as much as I'm grateful to have a job, sometimes I'm like, wow, this shit is wild. This shit is
It
wild.
is wild.
But no, it is
It
wild.
is wild.
Having to be
I
in,
fully
and
agree with you.
like, my boss does not believe in hybrid, which is also even worse. So I'm just like, yo, we are in the hovies every day. She does
Yo,
not believe in hybrid.
every day.
Does not believe in it
Oh,
at all.
wow,
But that's
that's a bit hectic.
the
So
yeah.
you having bubbly, you said.
Yes, I'm having a glass of Simensich bubbly. And
Love it
today
for
we are talking
you.
about Real Houses of Lagos, guys. The irony of us starting back again with the
Yes.
show that we did not finish season one of.
I did not
Because
even realize that. Thank you for
we did
noticing.
not even finish season one of Real Houses of Lagos. So we're definitely giving them a second chance. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, the first two episodes are giving a little bit. I'm here for it. It's giving.
It's giving. Look, I'm not gonna say it's giving. I'm gonna say it. It gave. I don't know.
It
Like
gave.
you get what I'm saying.
Okay.
The difference between the two. It gave. Yeah,
Yes.
like it just gave me enough. Like if I had to compare Housewives of Lagos to a meal, it's like a cute stew with rice and pumpkin.
Wait, what?
Compared to like if it was giving, it would be like a nice like chicken rotisserie with seven colored
Okay.
vegetables, like Woolworths
Okay.
themed. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, no,
yeah.
okay, that makes sense. Okay, if you use it like that, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I want to lie, I wasn't disappointed by the first two episodes. I'm not like I was excited, but it did give me hope for the rest of the season, if that makes sense.
I had reasons to continue watching. I was like, okay, let me continue watching.
Yes.
Like even 3 and 4, I haven't watched 3 and 4 yet, but I'm looking forward to like watching them.
Yeah, I want to give it another chance. But while we're on the topic of like Real House of Lagos and like just African content, just to give you guys an update, what we will be doing in the future now is that we will be
Yes.
recapping obviously all the content, well, whatever content that we want to review that is local and also within the continent, and that will all be up on YouTube and on Spotify. But the international formats, like your Real House of Beverly Hills, Real House of Potomac is coming very soon, and Beverly Hills is starting today. All of that will be on our Patreon. So we're starting a Patreon page. So if you want our opinions on all the international formats, you guys will have to pay for that content. So we'll put a teaser out on Spotify.
Yes.
Then the teaser will be a couple of minutes, and then you guys will have to go to Patreon to listen to the rest of the episode. So that's what we're going to be doing from now on. So when we say we're back, we are back, girl. We are back.
We're back. We're back. Like,
We're
we're not playing
back.
this time. We're
We're
not
not
playing because
playing.
we need the coins. We need the
We
coin
need the
fiver. We need the
coins.
coin
That's why
fiver
that
as well.
Patreon
So
needs to start working.
please, guys, like if you just have like a few rands to spare, like it'll make the
It
world
will
of a
make it.
difference. And I think
Listen, if
like
you
also
guys are
like
subscribing
we
to that
love doing
Poppy,
this.
if you guys are subscribing to Poppy, that one there on TikTok that's busy going around Africa, if you guys subscribe to Poppy and her 70 Rand, you guys can subscribe to ours. Please support black business.
Who's Poppy?
Yo, Poppy's that one on TikTok. Yo, you don't see her content. She's busy traveling around Africa on a
No.
bus. She's busy traveling by bus, not using planes. She's traveling by bus around
Oh,
Africa.
Poppy. The is she the graffiti artist or like she's some
No,
kind
no,
of
no,
artist?
no. No,
Not
she's
that
just some
Poppy.
like a random girl that traveled from South Africa and was traveling from South Africa to Ghana. And like we just followed, then she puts it up on TikTok. Then she has a close friends on Instagram where she shares more content and it's 70 Rand for like a month to view that
70
content.
for and that's not bad. That's
They're
honestly
not
not bad,
bad.
guys. That's airtime. It's the
Fads.
one time that you think about airtime and then you forget about it. So like if you can give them come on, like
Exactly.
give
If you
us
can
a
give it to
chance.
Poppy,
Give us a
give it to
chance.
us also. And we're giving you guys content. We're giving you things that you're actually watching. So
There we go.
on that note, let's get into The Real House of Lagos, episode 1 and 2, season 2. So, of course, we have to start with the ladies' taglines because we all know
Yes.
citizens feel some type of way about the taglines. It needs to be short,
In
sweet,
Africa
and
in
straight to the
general, I
point.
feel like something's gotta give. I don't know, have you watched any of the Afrikaans ones? Are they better taglines? Like
I
they
don't
need to be
know,
snappy.
actually.
Like Bravo, please, or whoever does any of the shows, if you guys need to hire us and you're listening to this right now, hire us. Even just to write the taglines. Even if it's just to write the taglines. I don't
Bad.
care. I'll do it. I didn't even do it for no, let me not put that onto the
Hmm?
universe. I almost said I'll do it for free. But I was like, no, 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 no,
No,
no,
we
no, no,
ain't.
no. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
We ain't,
It's not about
we're not
experience.
there. We're
We're
not
not there.
there.
We're not
We'll
there.
never be there.
We're not Kardashian interns. Ooh.
But let's start off with the first tagline. So the first tagline is from Iabo, and hers goes like this: "No one knows a kingdom better than a queen who runs it. I make drama look so fabulous."
Too long.
Wow,
Too
already you're saying
long.
too long.
Too long. It should be set up, punchline, done. I mean,
Done. That's
it's
actually very
cute.
true.
I like the beginning part. I like the beginning part, but the rest was okay. Are we rating
Yeah,
one out of 10?
let's
Yes,
rate
we
them.
are. Okay, four and a half.
Okay, I'm gonna let you rate them because this is your thing. Okay, you can rate them. So 4.5.
I
Okay, so
love that.
Laura, I am the definition of family. I'm sorry, hold on. I'm the definition of family, loyalty, and class. I don't have an attitude. I have standards. Not bad.
Not bad, not bad. Okay, I'll give it a 5.8. 5.8. Not bad.
Wow. Okay, fine. Okay. Next, next up we have Tiana or Toyin, and hers goes: "I am a woman with many crowns, king of fashion, star maker, business mogul. But the first crown I wear is super mom." Wrong.
She was so close. She was so close. If she just lifted that words, what did she say? Read the first half again.
I am a woman with many crowns, king of fashion, star maker, business mogul.
Full stop.
Full
Full
stop. But then she
stop.
said, "But the first crown I wear is super mom." Nobody asked for that.
Nobody asked for that. Oh, she could have said, no, 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 business mogul, super mom, full stop. I would have given her
Full
a
stop.
7. But I'm gonna give her a 6 points, a 6.2.
It's, you know what it is for me. It's the points. It's the point. What, like, why can't you just give us whole numbers? Like, you're giving us say
Because
5.8,
this is a
6.2.
science, Rita. This is a
I'm
science. Okay,
dead.
you have to
I'm
be
dead.
specific. You have to be exact.
Okay. Wow. Okay. The next person is Miriam. My family and
Yeah.
securing the bag will always be my priority. The fact that the fact that I like this doesn't
Oh,
mean I'm not ready for war.
3.2.
Wow.
32%, baby. 32%. Like not even
2%.
enough for a pass in South African standards. Always. By the way, in South African education, is it still running at 30% for a pass or 33%
Yes,
for a pass?
33%.
My
Yes,
gosh.
definitely.
Okay, yeah, she 32 and a half. She was just half a mark away from passing
Away from
in South
passing.
Africa though. In South
Wow.
Africa. Not yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay, Tanya. In this game, it's me versus me. It's my world. I always come out on top. It's shorter than the others.
It's shorter than the others, but it's whack. There's nothing punchy, there's no pun. Like you know how like housewives always have like they always have a pun to it. And it says
Yeah,
like, oh, this is how my season's gonna like run. So
run.
for that,
Yes.
I'm giving it a 4.8.
Wow. You're a tough crowd. Wow.
I'm a tough
Okay.
crowd. When it comes to my punchlines,
You-
I listen to the punchlines. Like cause you know what I do? Like I listen to episode one's punchlines, then I go to like episode 8, then I listen to the punchlines again, and I'm like, okay, which ones are starting to like click? Which ones are
Like, yes. Because you're right.
taglines?
Like,
They're important. They're so
they're
important.
important because they really give us a view into how that person, I guess, has been behaving, or I guess what they've
Yeah,
been
and like
doing
what they're
in the
up
season.
to.
Mm,
Exactly. It's very important, Sham.
very okay. So Chioma, I'm fragile like a flower, yet fragile like a bomb. You can watch me blossom or watch me burn.
Cute, cute.
Yeah,
This is Chioma.
yeah, Chioma. Yeah,
And you know what? Like, actually, good on you, Chioma, because like I feel like actually after watching these 2 episodes, she's starting to grow on me more. Like I feel like we're
same.
seeing a more real side of Chioma. So I'm gonna give her a 7.2. Good on you, girl. Good on you.
And then
7.4 even. 7.4.
ooh, okay. And then last but not least is Faith. And she says, "Motherhood is my life. Fashion is my forte. This 6 foot Amazon goddess is here."
Who's this?
Faith.
Oh, Faith. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'll give it a 5.6.
Since is a very tough crowd. Wow. Well, nobody got above an 8. So I think we can agree that the taglines are not
I mean,
giving, but they
no,
gave.
no, Shay, no. The taglines are like, listen, 7.4, 74%. That's like not bad. That's actually pretty good. So Chioma
Not
is the only
bad.
person who like did well. Chioma and I think Tiana. I gave Tiana like a 6 point something. She passed
Yes.
pretty well. She passed above the grade average. The grade average was weak.
The other
Grade
ones
average
with
was
the
like
long ones. This
four
other
point
ones.
something. Yeah, the grade average was like 4 point something. Everyone failed in the class basically.
The one I liked the most was Laura's when she says, "I'm the definition of family, loyalty, and class. I don't have an attitude. I have standards." I like that one. That was nice.
Okay.
You don't like it?
Listen, well, all intents and opinions, I think I probably gave her a 4 point something. Sorry, guys, I'm
Okay,
a bit
fine.
lit.
Let's
You
get into
know,
the episode.
I'm a lightweight. Alcohol hits me.
Listen, but okay, so let's get into the first scene. Well, actually, let's just talk about there was beef from last season, right? So if people watch the reunion, we know that Toyin
Yes.
or Tiana basically tried to lunge at Chioma. I still don't know what her problem
Yes.
with Chioma was because Chioma, even in this,
Did you
in this,
watch?
in
Did you watch
these
the reunion?
episodes, was
Because I
just
didn't
talking
watch it.
about. I, w- I didn't watch it.
Okay.
Screaming
Because
like
I was like, I should have watched it so I could see like what the beef was about. But regardless, it's Housewives. It usually is like very silly
it's
beef, but we're always here for it. We're
very
always here for
petty.
it.
But it looks like the beef basically is about. I think that Tiana basically is claiming that maybe Chioma thinks that she's better than other people in the group, and
Oh, she does. Which
that's what
which she
that's the
definitely
vibe that I was
does.
getting.
She
Facts.
definitely
That
does. I
one I
mean,
won't
like,
even lie.
yeah. How do you feel about the exclusion of How do you feel about Carolina not being put in the season and the two new additions? How do you
I
feel about them
wonder.
so far?
The, so like the two. There's actually so wait. So with Caroline not coming back, I'm not surprised that she's not coming back because there's a part of me that thinks that she actually didn't want to come back. Like I don't think it's a casting. I don't think if the casting director was like,
I think so
"You
too.
shouldn't
Yeah,
come
because
back."
I
I
think
think it
I
was
think they
her
definitely
decision not
probably
to
asked
come
her to
back.
come back. Yeah, she was like, "This thing is exposing too much of my life now." No, like my sugar daddy is now starting
Yeah,
to threaten taking away my
to
money
get
now.
worried.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm sad to not see her there because I think that there was nice drama building there between her and Laura that I feel like we could have explored to see if they're gonna make up or like in the like we,
Hundred
there could have been
percent.
something that could have happened this season that we could have seen, like
Also, like,
something.
what does it mean for
But I don't
Chioma?
know.
Because now Chioma, obviously, she still wants to be like good with the whole group, but now she has to distance herself from Carolina. It would have been very spicy.
You see, that's what we want to watch. But I guess Homegirl didn't want to come back.
Yeah,
But let's talk
yeah.
about the two newcomers, right? So we have Faith. She's a model. She's a model. She says that she's strong-willed. She's a 6 foot tall Amazon queen. This whole Amazon goddess thing that she keeps calling herself is finishing me because what are you talking about? Like we know she's tall.
Wow.
Like we get it. We get it. So you can tell that I said in my notes here, I was like, you can tell that she lives for the attention and the drama. Like you can tell she lives
She
for
lives
the
to be a villain.
attention.
Like she watches Housewives of Atlanta and she's like, I live for Kenya. Every time Kenya does something, she's like, yes. Every time
Yes.
a model does something, she's like, yes, go off, get them round up, get them round up. So I think she's a great addition. The other homegirl, what's her name again?
So then the other person that we get to meet is what's her name again?
See, I don't even know her name.
Not what's her
Exactly.
name?
She's forgettable.
Oh, you don't
We
know.
could honestly
Oh,
have taken her
Tanya,
out.
Tanya, Tanya, Tanya.
She's
So obviously
okay.
Tanya
She's a
reminds everybody of
replacement. She's a
Caroline.
Carolina. She's a Carolina Hatchings replacement, literally.
No, facts. Facts.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
everyone she was catching strays at that spa day because she just reminded them of Caroline. I was dying. I was like, wow. Not
Everyone
her
was
catching
triggered. Everyone
strays
was like,
out here.
we're triggered.
People were triggered. But basically, she's the founder of a clothing line. She's an author, entrepreneur. She says that she's fun, witty, bubbly, and annoying at times. She's also the
Mhm.
face of Chioma's good hair business. And basically, what's happening in episode 1 is that all the ladies will be meeting up to meet at the spa day. But we then obviously find out that Tiana was invited to the spa day, but did not attend the
Mhm.
spa day. But let's just talk
Mhm.
about the spa day because I feel like that was like the main event.
Mm.
But the spa day, finished me. Okay, first of all, the issue that I
Sorry to
have
interrupt you.
with Lagos,
I'm sorry to interrupt
yeah,
you. I'm sorry I said like spot day because that's the main event. Because I literally in my notes I've got it written as main event. Birds of a feather.
it literally it was the main event.
Yeah.
So like this spa day that nobody dressed appropriately for, first of all, I
like
hated that. I was like, no
like
one
I know
like
because I
if there
get it.
was
Okay, fine. I
yeah.
get it. You're in Lagos and like you guys are about money, but like come on, guys, come on. Like dress up like you're going to an actual spa.
Like, I didn't get that because at least like when we watch other franchises, the ladies will still look cute. But if you say we're going running, people are not gonna show up in a gown to go run. They're gonna
They're
show
gonna
up in
wear
running
like
clothes
nice
in
athleisure.
the
Yeah, they're gonna show up in
international.
like Skims
Yeah,
athleisure.
nice. Exactly. But now these ones, fucking Faith came in a bloody well gown with a train. Like, where was she going?
Where was she
She
going?
came with a train, guys.
I
Where
get it.
was
It's like
she
she's
going?
making a first impression, but I know, man. Like you could have done it in a better way. Like
Where
make
was she
athleisure that is
going?
like that's like out of there. And that's why I also think that like sometimes like Lagos is like a definition of new money. And I'm not like no offense to like any like honestly
Mm.
even if it was Joburg like we still see that element of new money. But it's just like it's so obvious that like these are people who have like just found money and they're just tasting it and they're like yeah I'm going to show them. And it's like okay yeah you can show them but show them in like other ways like wear like Skims. Where like what's Beyonce's label again?
What's it called?
Ivy.
Ivy
Where Ivy
Park.
Park. Where Ivy Park. Like that's a flex that is that is appropriate.
No, it's true. Because I don't know what was happening here with the outfits. I was highly
Mm-mm.
disappointed. And also for us to not even watch the spa day happen. It was just them all meeting up to talk. I was like, where are the spa day activities? Like, let's talk
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, let's go on the spot
Where
the
were those
activities because
activities?
I feel like it also brings a lot more dynamism, if that is a word. I feel like it brings a lot more of that into like the whole episode because we're not just watching people like fighting and talking with words, but then like we're gonna see Tiana's impression on like how she feels when body scrub is put on her. We're gonna see who's uncomfortable with like being massaged. We're
Yes.
gonna like it brings more of that. You know what, guys, just hire me to be a producer. Like, what are we waiting for?
No, because honestly, because we're missing those activities. Because right now, at the moment, all we're seeing is that everyone's meet up to go eat or to sit down and talk. We're not seeing any activities, anything fun. We need something to break all of that conversation up because it just becomes very boring to watch.
And granted, like while there is
Like the
drama
drama
in
can only
like what
take
they're
you so
talking
far.
about, the drama is still there, but like it's boring to hear people talk about the drama instead of the drama actually happening.
Happening, yes. That's also the other thing. So this spa day happens. Tanya arrives. Obviously, Faith comes in with the gown. Tanya's out here catching strays because she looks like Caroline. They even put a side by side of Caroline and Tanya. I was finished. I was like, not a
I
side by side.
know. I was
Not a
like, so
side by
it seems
side.
like no one wanted to film with Carolina. Like, what happened in the reunion that like was so bad, or like was there some kind of like Instagram beef? Like no one wanted to film with her. The way they were all talking about like you remind me of Carolina, they said it with like disdain in their voice.
Disdain, that's true. And I really wonder what happened because, like, wow, Tanya was catching strays for no reason.
Girl,
No reason.
I'm literally googling now Carolina Hatchings. I'm trying to see if like there's anything about like why she didn't come back for the season 2, but they haven't said
She
anything.
lived. So basically, then they also talk about how. So Tiana also had a falling out with Laura, and I guess we kind of figure that. I guess we all know why, because also that also happened during the season. But her and Laura haven't. They were pretty close in the season, and then obviously they had a falling out, and they're not friends anymore. So besides Toyin having an issue with Chilma, she also has another issue with Laura. But for Laura, she seems like she's like that. They will never be able to repair it. Like for Laura, it's never gonna happen. Like it's done. That friendship is completely done. And even Laura said she's not gonna take any bullets for anyone in the group. And I was like, she ain't lying. Like, who you gonna take bullets for in the group? She ain't lying though. Like, I wouldn't take
And
bullets for
Laura's
anybody in
like,
the
there's
group
no
either if I
one
was on a
here that I'm
TV
that
show.
close for. Exactly.
Yeah, she's like, I ain't taking no bullets for none of y'all. And I agree with her. I ain't taking bullets for none of you hoes. Trust and believe. So now we meet Dr. Akshay, who's the wellness coach to help the
What's your
ladies.
opinion on the doctor?
And well, we didn't get to see enough of him because I was like, why is he here? Because everyone's dressed in gowns and
I
outfits
feel
as if
like
they're
they're
going
setting
out
him
for
up.
lunch.
I feel like they're setting him up for like for him to make more of an appearance later on in the season. I mean, like housewife shows
No, you're
love their
talking about
game.
Faith's. Oh, you're talking about Faith's friend. Faith's friend.
Oh,
No, I'm
sorry.
talking about Dr. Akshay. The wellness.
Oh,
We'll talk about that guy. We will talk about that guy because I have thoughts about him.
I've thought
Definitely
too.
have thoughts about
I've
him.
thought too.
So Dr. Akshay comes and he just basically asks ladies, write down what stresses you out in the group. And this is, I guess, where we hear what people are having issues with. So Chioma says she's tired of people pretending to be cool with you, but they low-key have an issue. She's tired of the unnecessary violence, and she's also tired of liars. Iyabo says Faith is stressing her out with her long tail, and I was finished because Iyabo was pressed about that tail. And then she says
Is
she
Iyabo the
says
same person
Tanya,
who stepped on her tail like when she was getting her presents? Oh my
yes,
gosh, why was she so
same
pressed? Why
person.
was she wow?
I don't know.
But
Iyabo
I
this
get what
season
she
also is moving a little
also
bit mad for me.
she's moving up a man, but also at the same time I get what she was doing because she was like, babes, we're actually here for a spa. Like even me, I'm overdressed. You took it to the stratosphere. The stratosphere. We're gonna take it to the moon, take it to the
No,
stars.
facts. Facts. So Iyabo says Faith is obviously stressing out with the long tail. Then she says Tanya is stressing her out because she looks like that mixed race bitch. Wow. I don't even know. I couldn't even. I was just like, wow,
She said
gagged.
that mixed
Not that
race
mixed race bitch.
bitch.
Bitch. Yo, she hates Caroline. Wow. And then Miriam says half of the ladies can't stand each other and says Iyabo doesn't like Laura. And Laura was very shocked to hear that Iyabo doesn't like her. And then Miriam said she's also tired of the fakery. Then Faith just says it's an amazing group of ladies. She might need a year for anyone. She might need a year for anyone to really stress her out. So Faith is really not pressed by anybody. She's just there with her long tail, and that's it.
Like I'm still so
And
stressed
then
about Faith because the theme said casual. Also, like Chioma, babes, you said casual in your own theme, but she didn't come. What was Chioma wearing? Actually, I can't even remember. But I don't think she. None of them were dressed casual. None of them were dressed casual.
no one was. Not a single person
It's
was
like
dressed
I feel like they
casually.
read
Are you
casual and
mad?
they were
Not a
like,
single person.
"Oh, okay, so you're trying to come for me." They're like, "You're trying to come for me." Like, why are you telling me casual? You're not. I'm gonna show them. I'll show you.
No one was dressed casually, to be very honest. And at this point, I'm just gonna be the one thing we've learned, I think, from season one is that people just dress however, and everyone dresses formally. Even if
Yes.
you tell
Also,
them we're
I
going
remember
out, you can tell someone we're going to putt putt, and they'll come in a gown.
and they'll come in
That's
the
what we've
gown,
realized.
literally. Also, I remember. I think Faith said somewhere along that she was like, I can't, that's how I come every time. I always come with my tail and my crown. So I'm gonna keep her to that. I want her to wear a crown at every event. Like every main event, is she gonna wear a crown? Watch. Just the moment she does
But I
not,
think she
I'm gonna be
will.
like, what happened to your crown? What happened to your crown? Because she set it up
I
now.
think she honestly will.
Yeah, I think she will too.
I think she really will come with the crown. And then Laura says she being in a group of women that she doesn't know on a personal level stresses her out, and she says that no one understands Faith's accent is. And I said no one understands Faith's accent is giving Dorit.
It's giving
When it's like you
Dorit.
don't
I was
know
thinking the
that
same thing. I was thinking
Dorit
the same
from
thing. Yeah, I was thinking the
like
same
nobody
thing.
understood Faith. What is Faith's accent? Is she American? Is she British? Is she Nigerian? What is that accent? Because
She's
if you
worldly.
watch
She's
Real House
worldly,
of Beverly
babes. She's
Hills,
worldly.
she's worldly,
Yeah.
yeah. If you watch Real House of Beverly Hills, you guys know what we're talking about. Dorit's accent, we don't know what it is, but it changes every time,
You know what I'm saying?
every single time.
Literally.
So let's talk about that doctor that Faith went to go meet up with. I think they are
Let's.
definitely setting him up to be a friend of the show, a gay friend of the show, and I didn't like
Because
that.
they
I don't care for him.
as a because you don't like the fact that like because you feel like they're stereotyping like the queers or yeah.
So there's that issue because I feel like a lot of shows, especially Beverly, well, especially the local, because I don't know if you watch Real Houses of
Especially the
Joburg. I didn't watch it
local.
much, but there was that gay guy. There was that gay guy that they brought on, and I feel like they give the friend of the show, they give them too much power or too much. I don't know. Like I don't know. There's certain people I just don't care for. I don't think it's gonna add anything to the show for him to actually be there. Like why is he there?
I mean, Real Houses of Durban as
Like
well.
why?
They had that guy who became like a regular feature. He even came to the reunion.
Ooh, which one?
Real Houses of Durban. Thingy's friend. The white girl with the tattoo sleeves.
Oh shit, that guy. And he
Yeah,
was even at the reunion. I was
he
like,
was
what
even
is
at
this
the
man doing here?
reunion, babes.
They gave him airtime to be at the reunion. I was shooketh. I was like, no man, get this man out of here. So it
I
looks
feel
like
like
he
it's a
really will
tired
be a permanent
stereotype.
feature.
I feel like it's a tired stereotype.
Yes, it
Like
really is.
we can move on from it because if we say that like whenever men and like I mean look gender identity and obviously sexuality is something different, but like a gay man typically will see themselves as a man. Like yes, okay, fine, we do enjoy feminine energy, but if we
Yes,
say that like how when house
facts.
husbands jump into the woman's drama, it's like petty and it's I feel like we should have the same standard for like for us. It's not our business. It's not our the show is Real Housewives. like, and friends of the show, for me, I feel like it's just a stereotype. I just feel like it's a tight stereotype, and it's not helping with anything, with showing diversity in
No, I
sexuality.
completely agree.
Yeah.
And I think if we're really gonna cast friends of the show, we need to really cast good people to be friends of the show. Because there's
Yeah.
some good
Yeah, that
people
are
that
worth
have
it.
we've
Yeah.
seen that have been friends of the show that have given us good content, also know their place, they don't overstep, they add enough drama, but it doesn't always have to be a gay guy. Like also give us some variety.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it doesn't have to be a gay guy,
I
please.
fully agree.
It really is a tight stereotype. But essentially that was episode 1. It really was just the spa day if we're keeping it all the way
Yeah,
100.
I mean, look, I
So
think
episode
I think the main
2,
thing the main thing that I
we
took away from that episode, from the main events, was that, like, okay, so Faith is leaning into the villain arc,
mm,
and we've got a villain on the show.
yes. No, she was leaning into it hard.
Yeah.
And I like her. I think she's gonna add some flavor there. She's
Yes.
gonna add something.
Yes.
So then we get into episode 2 and we find out obviously that Yabo has a new
Okay,
man
great.
and his name is
I was literally about to highlight
Paulo.
that part, because I wanted to ask you, like, what are your thoughts on them?
Well, I think it's nice to see her with to have a somebody.
Mm.
That's nice to see her with a somebody.
Mm.
It's giving more to her storyline for sure. And we actually meet him. She said she likes to drive his Rolls Royce. So it's added some kind of dimension to her storyline, which I honestly
I
do
think they're
like.
super cute. I like how she calls him her heart, or like he called her, whatever. They call each other their hearts. I found it very cute. And the
Yeah.
banter as well. Also, like the fact that, like, the kids are, like, they're all in a similar age. It just seems like it's a perfect fit.
Yes. Yes. So I think that what stood out for me this episode 1 was that obviously Toyin came over to Miriam's house to chat, right?
Yes.
And Miriam was obviously trying to, just letting her know what happened at the spa day, but also trying to convince her to, reconcile with Chioma and to apologize for what happened and to come to Chioma's closet auction, what situation there. So, I mean, I was like, okay, so this is building up. We need to see an apology happen or some kind of interaction. Like, Toyin can't stay away from Chioma forever. They can't avoid each other forever. Like, they need to meet up at some
Yeah,
point.
yeah. I mean, it's got to
Like,
happen. Like,
she has to
they're
attend
filming a show together. Like, let's get serious.
And then what else happened? I mean, I think for the most part, yeah, then we see Dr. Rommel, that's his name. Yeah, Dr. Rommel again. Faith has lunch at his house. I was like, what are we why are we watching? Why are we here? Why are we at his house?
Maybe also it's a thing
Why
of,
were we at his
to be
house?
fair, like, maybe to play devil's advocates, maybe it's also a thing of, like, because Faith needs an ally, and because she's going to be a villain to most of the housewives on the show, like, she's going to have very limited interactions. Whose friend is she? Who was she? Who did she come through via interactions again? Like, was it through
Laura brought her into his
Laura?
room.
Okay, so it's like Laura might still be a good ally. Also, like, it seems like Laura's enjoying Faith's energy, because it's like she's always. I remember there's a time when they discussed afterwards, and they were chilling by the beach, and she's like, "Yes, bitch, I love how you came for them, and you told them this, and you told them this," and which I also get, because Laura came in season 1 as, like, the outcast, if you remember. Like, she was kind of like the outcast. Like, everyone was always like,
Yes.
"Why is Laura like this? Why is she always a negative Nancy?" So it kind of fits that, like, she wanted to bring someone who is going to be a villain. Like, I can imagine her in the chats on, like, WhatsApp. She's like, "Okay, but girl, like, are you going to bring the drama? Because these people need to suffer. I want someone to tell them like it is, and I can't be that person. So, like, are you willing to be that? If you can, I've got you on the show," kind of thing. So I like that dynamic. I like Faith a lot more than I'm enjoying. I haven't forgotten her name again.
Who?
The new housewife. I'm the new housewife.
Oh, Tanya.
I like Faith a lot more than I enjoy Tanya. I don't know. Maybe I need to give her more time, but I feel like we could have done we could have let go of Tanya. We didn't need to have Tanya. Maybe Carolina leaving, like, was unfortunate, but we didn't need Tanya so far.
I hear you. I mean, definitely, I think Faith is definitely giving
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. Tanya, I'm gonna give her a little bit more time to, like, I guess maybe wet her feet a little bit, but we're not gonna give her forever. She can't now show up like Makumalo did at the reunion. Like, you can't do that. You need to show up early.
Drag Makomalo. Drag her.
We had high hopes for Makumalo there on Real House of
We had high
Durban.
hopes. I was
We had
so
high
excited.
hopes
I was so
for
excited.
Makumalo.
Ah, man.
You guys need to watch. If you listen to this podcast and you don't watch Real House of Durban, you need to watch Real House of Durban. Let me just say,
Let me say
you
that,
need
and
to watch
also,
the
you
show.
know what? Like,
Damn
listen
good.
to our past episodes. Also, by the way, if you're still listening right now, it means that you're actually really enjoying this. Please give us like a young little 5-star rating, or like a thumbs up, or whatever
Yeah.
podcasting that you use, whatever you give to give a rating. Just quick 10 seconds. Those quick 10 seconds will manifest and
Will
will.
change our
You know
lives.
what I'm saying? You never know. You never know. You could be the day one. You could be the day
You
one
really
saying that
don't
like I
know.
was there listening to reality TV, like in its early days, in its infancy days.
Exactly. So another thing that stood out for me in the episode is that Chioma and Iyabo are getting really, really close. Like they seem like even after filming was done for season one, it looks like they've been connecting. They seem like best of bombas.
Mm,
Like
mm.
they just seem like they're really like getting along, which I was shocked to see because I don't think we saw a lot of that in season one. Like it's not like they
Mm.
weren't close, let me say, but the level that they close, the closeness now is like best friend level. And I don't know if it's because she replaced Caroline with Tanya and Iyabo,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you can see Chioma has an ally now because that ally last season was Caroline.
Yes, very true. Actually, sorry, who did you
So now
say?
she has an ally in
I
Iyabo.
know. I was also surprised by that because I was like, you guys weren't like the closest. Actually, what was their dynamic in the last season? Now that I try and think about it, they weren't like they were just
I
okay,
think
right?
they got along.
Yeah.
Yes, I think they got along. I think also Iyabo wasn't around a lot of. She was around last season, but she was
Oh,
also
she was traveling a
traveling
lot because
a lot of the
she's an
times
actress, right?
for last season.
Yeah.
Yes,
So I think
so
she
she
was
was traveling a
filming.
lot. So I feel
Yeah.
like she wasn't around the group that much. Yes, but now it seems like even after filming was done, it looks like Iyabo and Chioma actually got close, and now obviously we're seeing it
Ooh.
play out on
Oh,
camera
okay.
as
So I
well.
just I just googled. Also, I love Iyabo. I think I just love her energy. I think she seems like a very like
Yeah,
a
she's a
very
vibe,
approachable person.
and she's
But yeah,
stunning.
she is stunning. I just googled her now, and I see it says your Real Houses of Lagos Faith Mori plus Iyabo Ojo on Instagram. Ooh, let me send this to you.
Were they
Apparently they
fighting?
were fighting. Oh, it began on the
Were they fighting?
show. Okay, because they were often arguing and clashing. However, it seems that the feud
Mm.
has now spilled over into real
Okay, we
life.
need to
Okay, we need
watch
to watch.
episodes 3 and 4.
I'm in. I'm in.
Okay, give me that review is coming
You know
in.
what I'm saying?
So then it looks like Tiana then meets up with Iyabo again. Well, not again. Sorry, Tiana now meets up with someone
Mm-hmm.
else, trying to convince her to make up with Chioma. And Iyabo just basically saying, "Listen, you need to be the bigger person. Just be the bigger person and come to the
Mm.
event so that you guys can make up." And just, I guess, it's like kind of giving an olive branch, like show up for the event, show that you support her, and then you guys can talk and I guess kiss and make up kind of thing. I don't know how you kiss and make up from someone trying to put hands on you, but you can kiss and make up, I guess.
You can try.
Someone trying to put
You
hands
can
on
try.
you.
You can surely try.
Hands. You can try. Someone trying to put hands on you. Hands. So now we have Chioma's this yard
Why
sale
you
of
keep saying it
hers.
like that?
This yard
Hands.
sale that was no, but put hands. It was a hand. Someone put hands on her. Hands.
Embezzle.
Like trying to fight her. Trying to fight her. Like guys, me, I don't fight. Me, I call the cops. Someone trying to put hands on me. Oh hell no. Calling the cops.
Wasting no
I don't.
time.
I don't. I'm not trying to fight back and risk my life. Like next thing I get stabbed. Now why am I getting stabbed? You imagine now. How do you now? I'm
How do you
at
deal with that
funeral. Now
one?
you're telling people I got into a fight. My
I got into a
friends
fight
would.
because of a reality show.
My friends would be so shocked. They'd be like, "What the hell?" My friends would be so shocked. Like, when is Rachel fighting? I would want to know that too. When am I fighting?
When are you
Like
fighting?
someone trying to put hands on her. Oh hell no. No way. So we have Chioma's yard sale, this yard sale of hers that was like literally like a runway show. It literally felt like a runway show as
You
well.
know what I'm saying?
But Chioma has
It was not
beautiful
giving
pieces.
a
Like
yard
she knows her
sale at
body.
all. It was not giving yard sale at all. She is honestly Nigeria's Barbie, and I'm obsessed with it.
Yes, fully Nigeria's
Mm.
Barbie. But first of all, how does Chioma? Faith was the first person to arrive at the event. They were still setting up. There were no other guests there. No one was there to greet her. Jiggy Jiggy Chioma arrives 2 hours later after Faith arrived. 2 hours. 2 hours. I'd be livid.
You know what? I also feel like it's a running
Livid.
thing with the Housewives of Lagos, like just to come late. Also, African time, guys. Yo, we
Late,
are
yeah.
synonymous with that thing. So I can already imagine now. It's you adding housewife on top of an African. Ow, we're coming 2.5 hours. We're pushing for three. We're pushing for three.
We're coming. We really are. But then Toyin eventually arrives. All the ladies start arriving, and Toyin and Chioma has sit down and they have a pretty good conversation. And basically, Tiana does apologize for obviously trying to put her hands
Mm-hmm.
on her. hands on Chioma, and I guess they kind of like kissed and made up kind of thing. I think there needs to be another conversation. I think that wasn't the right time because obviously it's Chioma's event. She doesn't have time to sit down and chat for like 5 minutes, you know. So I feel like it was a good, it was a step in the right direction, but it wasn't
It
the
wasn't
time
the
to
right
do
time. It
it.
wasn't. I agree as well. Yeah.
And then Dr. Romel got a whole entrance sequence. Did you see
An
that? Got a
entire, and
whole
you know what I don't
sequence.
like, what, because he's giving off snake behavior, because he's coming to them so nicely, like, oh ladies, no 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 no. Meanwhile, what is he saying to Faith Mori, like in the background? Remember, he was talking shady
Bad,
about them. Well,
girl.
I guess we'll find out. Watch how, I'm sure if not episode 3, I'm sure in episode 4 he's gonna say something shady about them, like, so talking to Faith, like, oh yeah, well, what is she wearing? No 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 no, da 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 da. Oh, and you're the most beautiful, you're the most stunning. But I can guarantee you, he can also turn his back on Faith. He can do it. He's giving me
Oh,
leech
facts,
energy. He's
facts,
giving me leech energy.
facts. Because the way he was being so forward when he spoke to Chioma, greeting her, saying, you know, like hi, like he made a point to greet her and everything like that. And I was like, you just want to be on camera. It
It's
just comes off like you
obvious.
want to
It's
be
so
on
obvious.
camera.
It's so obvious.
He
And
loves
like,
the
I think that's one thing
attention.
about the cameras. That
He
like
loves the
the
attention.
camera doesn't lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you can have a more elevated like personality of yourself, but people can tell when you're being fake and you're doing it just for the camera. Like, it's so easy to read. Like, I mean, we saw it in Housewives of Atlanta with what's that other girl? That girl who was a YouTuber. Tanya. It was a Tanya of
Oh, no, I know what you're talking
that
about. That
homegirl.
homegirl. Yeah, I know
Like, it
what you're
was so
talking about.
obvious that like she was there
Yeah, that
just for the
homegirl.
cameras, because she turned on Kenya quick fast as well. She was also being shady against Kenya. So I mean, like, guys, my advice to you, I've never been on reality TV, but like, I guess Rachel could give you more genuine advice. But like, just be yourselves, because it comes off. It's so easy to read when we can tell that you're being fake.
It really
Yeah.
does. It really does. No, honestly, you need to just be yourself. And even if people don't like it, at least
At
still be
least they'll be
yourself.
yourself. Like,
Like,
trust me,
the
in 20
people,
minutes, people will move on
at
about
least
something
be
else.
yourself.
They'll worry about something else anyway. Like, you'll be training for 2 minutes and then they move on.
Exactly. People get over
Hmm.
it. But then also then we get to the auction, and the auction funds are all going towards Chioma's foundation. And honestly, she had very nice pieces. Like it's a really good cause, and I'm
Mm.
sure she had to get rid of some stuff because she didn't have enough space. But also, it's going to a good cause, and everyone seemed interested to buy, and people put in good money. Things were getting over 1 million naira there, 2 million naira, 3 million
Hey,
naira.
hey.
So people were
How
spending
much is that?
money.
What's the equivalence of that? What, like, how much is a million naira in rands?
I'll tell you now, because actually, I was googling that while it was happening. I was like, Auntie, how much money are people spending here? Like, what is happening? How much money are people actually spending here? People are spending, I see 3 million naira. I'm like, how much is that? Because then somebody spoke about how, um, what's it called? That 500,000 naira is not that.
Oh, okay. A million naira in rands is 23,000. It's not that bad. I mean, it's I mean, looking at it like from an amount size, like, it's like, wow, 1 million is 23,000. That's wild. But like, 23,000 isn't that bad as a donation. Like, if you have money.
So in naira, people were spending a lot of money. Like people were spending racks on racks on racks, and it was going to a good cause. So good for them. But that's basically the first 2 episodes. So like, what are your thoughts? What did you think? What's your rating out of 10?
Yes, rating out of 10. Ooh, I'm gonna give me my points, my decimal points.
Yeah, of course, of course.
So, first impressions, like, yeah, it gave, like I said, it was decent. It was decent. I'm just looking forward to a bit more escalation in drama, but
Mm,
so far I'm happy with Faith. I still need a bit more convincing with the new housewife, so I'll give it a good 7.4.
okay, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. I enjoyed the episodes. It definitely, I think there's great, like lots of potential there. Lots of
Mm,
potential as to what's to come in the season. So I
mm.
like the addition of Faith. I think she's a great addition. She's giving something. Tanya needs to show up and show out because girl, like we need more from you. We need more
Oh,
from you.
Tanya. Yeah, no, not
Yeah,
not not
Tanya,
Tiana.
no, no, no. We need more
I'm
from
looking
Tanya
forward to I'm
for
looking forward
sure.
to Tiana's reunion with the ladies, though. I'm looking forward to that. I feel like there'll be a bit
Yes.
of passive aggressive, silence energy, which I'm here for.
Facts. Facts. I'm really excited for that. So for me, I think I'm gonna give the episode a 7 out of 10. Yeah. I think there's potential there. It could be better, but it wasn't bad at all. Like I won't even lie, it wasn't bad. I won't lie. A lot of the chuckles that I had came from Faith. I mean, when she walked in with that gown at the spa day, I was like,
You
what
know
is
what I'm saying?
happening?
Because it's
What
so
is
obvious that
actually happening?
it's so obvious that she's antagonizing, and like I'm here for the fact that like she's antagonizing and she's not acting like a victim because she's like I'm antagonizing and what? Like rather do it in that way. I'm here for it.
Yeah. No, because yeah, she was all my laughs came from her. She was giving in that moment. So those are our ratings, guys. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please subscribe to us wherever you listen to us, whether it's YouTube, Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to us. Just
Yes, ma'am.
subscribe, like,
Yes,
share
ma'am.
with everyone that you know. Give
Mm-hmm.
us a rating, even if it's a 4 out of 5. Tell us how we can improve to make this better for all of you guys, so that we can enjoy this process of us being black, black, and black again. Okay.
Black, black, and black again. I love
Okay,
that. I
we
love
out
that.
here. We out here. We out here. For the next couple of things that we're going to review, we are looking into Bay Beyond Borders, so that's going to be interesting. I watched episode 1, so I think we
Yes.
might review that. That's nice. And then we have international formats coming out. Like we said, Real House of Beverly Hills starts tonight in the US, and Real House of Potomac starts next week. So I think those going to be part of our reviews. But if there
Mm-hmm,
are
mm-hmm.
other shows that you guys want us to review internationally or locally, let us know in the comments, especially on YouTube. Let us know or slide into our DMs. We are on Instagram. It's T. What's our Instagram again? Reality
Reality underscore.
underscore essay. Yes, underscore
Yes.
essay.
Yes.
So just
Yeah.
slide into our DMs. Let us know what shows you'd like us to review. But yeah, we are out here. We out here. We back, guys. We back here. Long hiatus, but we are back.
Back.
We are back. So thank you so much
Yes.
for listening, guys. We appreciate the support, and we will see you guys on our next episode.
Thank you so much. See you soon.